Somebody in here has been holding on by a thread that ain't even visible no more. You prayed in the dark. You prayed when nobody answered. You prayed when the doctor didn't have good news, when the bank account said no, when the phone didn't ring, when the one you loved walked away. But the word says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Habakkuk 2, verse 3. So I need you to stop crying long enough to hear me. Your waiting was never wasted. It was working something in you that only time could finish. I feel it right now. Somebody's breakthrough is walking through the door while I'm still talking. So let the church say, yeah. I've been holding my breath through the winters, counting scars I didn't choose to keep. I have wept in the middle of midnight, asked the Lord, how much longer must I weep? But I never let go of the promise, even when my faith was hanging thin. Now I feel a shift up in the atmosphere. Something tells me joy is walking in. Can you feel it building? Can you feel it near? Every chain that held me, I don't see it here. I've been running this race with tired feet, but heaven's clock just struck, and now the waiting is over. The tears did not fall in vain. Every sleepless night, every silent pain was just heaven making room for my name. The waiting is over. I hear chains falling to the floor, what the enemy stole in the dark of night. Glory's given back, and so much more. Oh, yeah. There were days I couldn't lift my hands up, days my voice was just too weak to pray. Somebody carried me when I stumbled. Angels working overtime, they say. And the ones who watch me in my sorrow gon' be shocked to see me standing now. 'Cause the God who never left the building said, my child, I'm turning this around. Can you hear the shift? Can you hear the sound of chains breaking loose and walls falling down? I've done all I know to do, stand and believe. Now watch what my God is about to release. The waiting is over. The tears did not fall in vain. Every sleepless night, every silent pain was just heaven making room for my name. The waiting is over. I hear chains falling to the floor, what the enemy stole in the dark of night. Glory's given back, and so much more. Wait. I need the band to hold right there for a second. Somebody stop singing and start remembering. Remember when you didn't think you'd make it to this day? Remember the nights you cried yourself to sleep and told God, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Look at you now. Look at you now. You are the answer to your own prayers from 3 years ago. You are proof that God don't forget His children. He was never late. He was never early. He was right on time. So if you feel the tears coming, let them come. 'Cause these ain't tears of sorrow no more. These the tears of somebody who finally made it to the other side of their waiting. Church, on the count of 3, I need everybody standing. It's over. It's over. My waiting is over. He did just what he said he would do. Thank you, Lord. It was worth the wait. Somebody in here has been holding on by a thread that ain't even visible no more. You prayed in the dark. You prayed when nobody answered. You prayed when the doctor didn't have good news, when the bank account said no, when the phone didn't ring, when the one you loved walked away. But the word says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Habakkuk 2, verse 3. So I need you to stop crying long enough to hear me. Your waiting was never wasted. It was working something in you that only time could finish. I feel it right now. Somebody's breakthrough is walking through the door while I'm still talking. So let the church say, I've been holding my breath through the winters, counting scars I didn't choose to keep. I have wept in the middle of midnight, asked the Lord, how much longer must I weep? But I never let go of the promise, even when my faith was hanging thin. Now I feel a shift up in the atmosphere. Something tells me joy is walking in. Can you feel it building? Can you feel it near? Every chain that held me, I don't see it here. I've been running this race with tired feet, but heaven's clock just struck, and now the waiting is over. The tears did not fall in vain. Every sleepless night, every silent pain was just heaven. Making room for my name. The waiting is over. I hear chains falling to the floor. What the enemy stole in the dark of night, glory's giving back. And so much more. There were days I couldn't lift my hands up, days my voice was just too weak to pray. Somebody carried me when I stumbled, angels working overtime, they say. And the ones who watched me in my sorrow, don't be shocked to see me standing now. 'Cause the God who never left the building said, my child, I'm turning this around. Can you hear the shift? Can you hear the sound of chains breaking loose and walls falling down? I've done all I know to do, stand and believe. Now watch what my God is about to release. The waiting is over. The tears did not fall in vain. Every sleepless night, every silent pain was just heaven. Making room for my name. The waiting is over. I hear chains falling to the floor. What the enemy stole in the dark of night, glory's giving back. And so much more. Wait. I need the band to hold right there for a second. Somebody stop singing and start remembering. Remember when you didn't think you'd make it to this day. Remember the nights you cried yourself to sleep and told God, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Look at you now. Look at you now. You are the answer to your own prayers from 3 years ago. You are proof that God don't forget his children. He was never late. He was never early. He was right on time. So if you feel the tears coming, let them come. 'Cause these ain't tears of sorrow no more. These are tears of somebody who finally made it to the other side of their waiting. Church, on the count of 3, It's over. It's over. My waiting is over. He did just what he said he would do. Thank you, Lord. It was worth the wait.